Good morning. Good morning. All right. I am hoping that our darkness is better today and it's not as dark as it was yesterday. And we're trying a different angle. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to turn some music on very, very low. See if we can get away with that today. All right. So if you're popping on, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from, and then let me know if this color is better than yesterday. Maybe I should give it one more. There. Go. I'm going to get in Facebook trouble. Facebook going to get mad at me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready. Good morning. Ooh, let's take a breath. Right before going live, the camera knocked down, bumped my coffee. I should have had my hot mess mug. For reals. All right. If you're popping on, this is my wake up to makeup with me. My name is Carmen. I am a unique status presenter with Unique. Did I just say unique status presenter with Unique? I think I did. An orange status presenter with Unique. Good morning, Miss Jamie. I am not a makeup artist. I'm just a girl who loves makeup and sharing the tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. So we're going to go ahead and get this potty started. I'm going to start off with some rose water. This is going to help with inflammation in your skin. It's going to help with your pores. I absolutely love the rose water. It's a toning spritz, so it's really great for the face. How are you, Miss Jamie? All right, so we're going to move on to our lifting serum because that is a product that we're going to let sit there for a little bit because we want that to activate and to help take some of those wrinkles away that we got going on. So it's about a pump. But if you've watched me the last week or so, I am running out. So I keep it upside down so I can get everything out of that possible. And a little goes a long way. And if you were on yesterday and you're on this morning, let me know how this coloring is. Because yesterday's video seemed really dark. So I hope today's better. We're just going to pat this in to the spots that need it the most. Okay, I'm gonna go right down here and adjust my mirror. Hopefully I don't knock over the camera again. Okay, and then we're gonna go for these. I'm a side sleeper, so I've got these wonderful side, it drives me nuts. I really need to stop that, but you know, it's hard. If you're popping on, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a replay viewer, hashtag replay. Say hi. All right. So we're now just going to give that a moment. I always like to go over the lip and make sure I go over the brows. Because if it's going to lift, those are two things I want lifted. Well, I want some other things lifted, but we're not going to talk about that. All right, so I can feel it working. So you're definitely going to feel like a tightening with it, which I absolutely love. And I just realized that I need my primer out of my trunk. I'm going to grab that. All right. I went to do that, and then that's when I had the whole camera thing. So, real quick. Easy peasy. All right. So that is set on. We're gonna go ahead and move on to primer. Now, normally you can use moisturizer right here over the instant lifting serum, but because I am using a moisturizing foundation, I'm not gonna use a moisturizer over. I'm good, don't wanna get out of bed. Oh, I don't wanna get out, I did not wanna get out of bed either. Hi, oh, Jamie, I am still with our, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I need scissors. I don't think I have scissors. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Ooh, what if I poked it? Is that possible? I don't think I have scissors over here. Oh, this is gonna work. I am very good. I do have some news though. So yeah, I'm going to junior high next year, Jamie. I am moving on up to junior high. Okay, we have success. It is open. Whew, thank goodness for my little tooth picker thing. Yeah, very exciting, fun, exciting, scary. Judkins. Okay, so I've got a pea-sized amount of primer, and we're just gonna rub that in everywhere. This is gonna help our makeup stay on longer. It's also gonna help fill in those fine lines and really give us a great base for the foundation and everything we plan to put on top. Feel free to hit that share button. Sharing is caring. I do love to give back to my sharers. So yeah, feel free to hit that. And feel free to, if you have a makeup loving friend that likes just a normal girl like myself that is not a makeup artist, invite them over. Junior high is crazy. I'm thinking that. That's why I'm scared. Have a great day. I'm glad you were able to pop on. I want to hear about you though. Okay, so we're going to go on. I am going to continue with this little brew of BB cream and liquid foundation because I feel like it is the perfect winter foundation for my face, which we're going into spring, so we'll see how that goes. But when my face starts changing, then we'll address that. All right, so I've got, just so you can see about how much I'm using, you can see just a little spot of that, and then we're going to put in a couple of drops of the liquid foundation. All right. Whew, man, I did not want to get up this morning after 5.5, 6 hours of driving yesterday. I was exhausted and I did not want to get up. So I'm just going to do about 2 to 3 drops of the liquid foundation in there, and then we're going to stir that up. Okay, then we're just going to put that on here because we don't want to waste that. We don't want to waste that. All right. Then we're just going to dab this on. I feel like the coloring from versus yesterday is definitely better. So, all right, now we're just gonna buff all this in. Make sure we go down here. Okay. Feeling very relaxed this morning. All right. this just to me has been like a really, really great, hope you can see that. Oh no, I definitely like the other one better. Hopefully it's not too bright, but I definitely feel it's better than it was yesterday. So if you happen to pop on, I would love some feedback. Let me know how it's going. All right. I almost feel like I don't need the setting powder, but I feel like I'm gonna need it later on in the day. So we're just gonna pop it on here anyways. If you want the dewy finish, then setting powder is something you don't need to do. The liquid foundation in the BB cream definitely drops that down a notch. Good morning, Miss Laura. Hey, Laura. If you don't mind, how is the lighting compared to yesterday? I am playing with it today, trying to like tune it in between the new phone, and the lighting yesterday just was really, really dark. And then, you know, are the comments over my face? Because I feel like maybe Facebook changed the setup again, because then now I'm watching this way and the comments are in my face, and it's like, make up your mind. What are we going to do? You know what I mean? But yesterday's video to me felt really dark, and I thought, well, maybe it was the phone, because it was the first one with the new phone, and then today's is really bright. Kelly, good morning. I'm playing. Today the lighting is okay. The comments are below you. Oh, the comments are below me? Oh, that's good. So they're just in my face. Hi. I'm coming in landscape mode today, giving that an attempt. All right, we're gonna move on to brows. Now, I believe I have an appointment Friday to get my brows done, which I'm kind of excited about because I can see they're getting a little wacky doodle up there, which means it's near time. Good morning, Anthony. Okay, pencil. We're gonna start with the pencil today. All right, so I'm going to brush those up. Gonna try and adjust my camera here. Just gonna do small brush strokes here. And then I'm gonna come back and hit that with my brush from the palette. But I'm gonna use this pencil for my line up here. Oh, poor guy. Oh. Yeah, I definitely feel like maybe the other angle is better, like when I'm trying to show this, so I don't accidentally dive down into the camera without being seen. But hey, you just gotta play with it. You gotta roll with it. Hey, Laura, are you still on here? This is the spot that's giving me trouble, so I wanna... Okay. All right. I just want to get those lines. If you turn your phone sideways, the comments are in your face. I want that necklace, the initial necklace with the F. I've been wanting it, and I keep like going, okay, I'll go get on an order, and then I forget. But I want that necklace with an F. All right, so I'm gonna come in where's my spoolie? I swear I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. All right, here we go. There we go. I'm just gonna push this one up here. There we go. I definitely feel better about that today. I'm just going to do small brush strokes up here. Doesn't take much. The great thing about these palettes is they last forever, which is good. I've had this one a really long time. Okay, now we're gonna come in. The brie is super cute. I can order it for you. Or you can order, okay. I love the Price Gals. Does that mean it's like you and your daughter? Is that who the Price Gals? Because I absolutely love that. I'm just gonna come in with the dark shade now, and I need to sneeze. Yes, that's my sneeze. All right. I'm going to come down here and do this one. I feel like it doesn't, I love that, Laura. That's so awesome. You guys are too adorable. When I drove through Kiami yesterday, I was going to honk going by the store, but then I didn't see anyone. And then on my way home, I knew in the morning you were gone because it was like 7:30, I think. Was it like 7:30? Because I left here 6:30, 7:30. And then on my way home, I'm like, yeah, it didn't seem like there was anyone there. All right, so we're gonna come in with the pink and clean up a little bit around it. The morning drive to Bakersfield was fantastic. It was very, very quiet. The afternoon one was a little more busy. Not too much to my liking, but we got through. We made good time, and so then I was gonna honk when I drove back through, and it was crazy busy, and there were so many cars. I was having to be really careful, so I didn't. All right, we're gonna come in with the wax now, and we're just gonna lightly tap the brush in because we don't want too much of that in there. Now I'm trying something new with my look today. Hopefully it goes like what is in my head. We'll have to see. All right, so now we're just gonna brush them out. I was there at 7:30, we close at 6. You were there at 7:30? So you would have been there in the morning. I should have honked. Good morning, Shelby. If everyone's tuning in, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Feel free to hit that share button down there. Sharing is caring. All right, so I'm gonna put on a little bit of eye primer. And then I feel like this primer's got something glittery on it. And Laura, I was gonna take your goodies and drop them off. I was gonna see if you were gonna be around to drop them off. Good morning, Tanya. And now when you do this, and I'm gonna say this every single day because I have other viewers that pop on, you really should use your ring fingers. And then you do not wanna use a whole lot of primer. I was on super early yesterday and I was talking with a friend that's having issues and she has hooded eyes. And the one thing we talked about is you don't have to use a whole lot of primer. You just need a little tiny bit. but you should use your ring fingers because they have a softer touch. Now, I have a wart problem on this finger, so I do not use that finger just because obvious reasons, like I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm usually there by 7. Yeah, you're usually there by 7. Ah, darn it. I should have messaged you. But then again, I was also trying to get over there to make sure I made it to Bakersfield on time because I had to go clear up to the east side, to the cemetery, like that's on the bluff. So, and I don't like to be late. It makes me nervous. So, yeah. Next time I will, I promise. Okay. So I'm bringing out those beachy colors, and I thought about this. I wondered why you didn't use that finger. Yes. Yes. So I have a wart right there on the inside. I'm coming all out today. It's on the inside right there. We have done everything to get rid of it. Like the doctor has burned it off. I've done stuff at home. The little brat will not go away. And I filed it down. I just feel like rubbing that on my eye really grosses me out. And I just cannot, I won't do it. I should use my pinky. I could use my pinkies. Maybe I'll switch to my pinkies. But that is why. It's gross, I know. But it's been there for years. I'm talking years. And it's just like this little thing that is just a part of my body that likes to gross me out that I don't like. Laura, do you think this angle is better than the vertical? Okay, so we're going to get started on this look today that I have in my head. This is, I'm not kidding here. So I'm going to use this palette, the one that I've kind of labeled like my beach palette. Okay. The other day when we were driving, the day I went to go get my new phone, the ocean was like this color. And I was like, ooh. So I have a thought in my head. I like this angle, but you're further away from the camera, I feel like. Really? And I feel like I'm close up. Like right now, my face is in like my whole camera. I mean, I can scoot up, but you know, and then there's so many recommendations of like what we should do. I like this angle, but you're further away from the camera, I feel like. And that's so funny because I feel like my head is like right here. Is that any better? We'll get it dialed in. It's a good thing I've got amazing people like you that like to help assist out. So this look kind of reminds me of like an ombre. In my head, I'm seeing it, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. So we're just going to go for it. That's all we can do, right? So I am going to first, goodness. As you know, we're going to use our Victorious Cream Shadow. I'm just going to apply that everywhere here. All right, and this is just going to give us a great base. Excuse me. This is supposed to be back in stock. I've got an itch in my throat. So sorry. And that is just going to make me nervous, and it's going to make me cough more. Oh my goodness. Just calm down, Carmen. Calm down. Okay. So let's see how this looks. So this is my thought. We're gonna start off with Cynical right on the lower lid, and I'm not even gonna go up to my crease. I'm gonna clean off my brush really good because I am gonna use my cream shadow brush. So let's see how this goes. And then we're gonna like blend it in. Hopefully I can't believe I'm trying this live because let's just see how this goes. I'm really just gonna stay right in here. But yeah. And I'm just gonna do it again. I'm just gonna do lightly. Because this is a really dark color. But we are gonna blend. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch brushes. I think I'm gonna go to this one. All right. So if you're popping on, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay. Just gonna pat this on here. Okay, this brush is much better. Okay, so I just want to keep right there on the lower lid. Good morning, Alyssa. All right, so now we're gonna move over to this eye. And I'm just gonna go little by little and just build it because I'm terrified of this dark color being, you know, a little bit crazy. So we're just gonna build it. We're just gonna pat it on. If you're popping on, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Feel free to hit that share button. Sharing is caring. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep on that lower lid, but I feel like I need to build it up just a little bit up here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are gonna come in with the blending brush and blend it in. The one thing you wanna make sure is that you get all the way to the lash line. You do not wanna leave like a line of skin coloring there because you want it to be all filled in. So I'm just using like where I can feel it all the way in the lash line. Okay. You love this color. I love it. I'm terrified because I'm using it as this really, really dark color right now. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I get scared and I'm definitely scared right now. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make this happen. Now my next color is gonna be the Fancy. Do you see how we're kind of moving up? Fancy. So I'm thinking right now what color I want to go with, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with my blending brush. I'm not color, what brush? I'm going to go with my blending brush. Blend the Fancy in there. Okay, I'm jealous of the short hair. I'm sweating trying to blow dry mine. Oh, mine doesn't take long to blow dry. I love it. I don't know if you can see from the side. And it's a mess. Today's kind of my messy hair day, but I love it. Okay. I'm so nervous. Okay. So let me see. I feel like I've got that green really good. Okay. So now we're going to come in. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the blending brush. We're going to come in with Fancy. Fancy. Because I'm, you know what a nombre looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna barely tap my brush in. I feel like I tapped too much. We're gonna just barely tap it in. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of go back and forth. Kelly would be proud, Laura, wouldn't she? She'd be proud that I'm trying something different. Even though I'm a little scared. I feel like that brush isn't like what I want though, for right now. I'm gonna need it, but it's not what I want for right now. I feel like I need to. Ooh, that's blue. Oh, that's blue. Or green. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna dust it off. Okay, that's okay. So I'm just really kind of putting that in the crease right above. Okay, because then I've got another transition color we're gonna go to. I'm barely gonna tap in the fancy and bring it in right here. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Okay. So this, I'm really kind of just putting like right above that. So we need to make sure we get right in that crease. Right above that. Okay. All right. So do you see how we've kind of transitioned? Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm very nervous. Very, very, very kind of nervous. Not very kind of. I'm very, very, very nervous right now. Because what if what's in my head is like, now we're going to transition to kind of the brown. So in my head, I had this picture, but we'll see how it goes like in all actuality. Okay, so we're just going to bring this in kind of right above. She would be very proud. But here's the thing. This is what we're going to need too. I'm going to need from you guys is this look is going to need a name. What are we going to name it? Like Deep Ocean? No, because I don't like that. And then we're going to blend it all together. Okay, so this is going to be like my transition color. That was Astute. So I'm not even telling you guys the name. So on the lid is Cynical. In the crease is Fancy. And then I just used Astute. I love bold colors on you. Really? I'm terrified, girl. Like, you have no idea how scared I am right now. Because I'm like, what if this sucks and I've done this on live video? And they're going to be like, who the hell is this clown on here trying to show people how to do makeup? I'll be like, that's me. Usually you're a nude girl. I am. Okay, I'm nervous. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm freaking nervous as... Okay, so now we're going to kind of blend it. And I kind of want to just like blend it up. So we're going to see how this goes. Because, do you guys, Laura, do you remember the other day when Kelly was talking about like her Mimi look? That's like what I'm thinking of. Am I going to look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show? You know, because I have this thought in my head and it's like, is the thought really like in my head? Like, is it pictured in my head? Because in my head, I had a really pretty look. You know what I mean? And I'm like, am I just cuckoo? So we're just going to lightly blend. So I'm still unsure. But I am going to just trying to clean off my brush, so we're just gonna blend it. And then I am going to bring in some sparkle. Okay, I feel like blending it that way better. But we need a name for this look. Okay, so I am going to bring in some of this right here, which is, oh gosh, what's the name of that? Exhilarated. I'm going to bring in Exhilarated, and it is going to be, it's like a nude champagne. So we're going to do that. I'm going to clean off that brush, and then I'm going to use this lower color as, and then you can see, I don't know if you can see like what shirt I'm wearing, but I'm trying to pull like some of the darks from it. And I don't even know what I'm doing for lips, but oh well. So I'm just gonna tap my brush lightly into this champagne, and then we're just gonna just kind of fluff and make it sparkly. We're just gonna add some of that shimmer onto it. Yeah, I'm unsure still. I'm just using like by feel. I definitely need to bring some of the Cynical down lower. And so I'm gonna go ahead and use that as a darker, I'm still unsure, ladies. You love that I'm so skeptical and still doing it nice. What's one am I saying? Well, okay, dude, that's totally what I was thinking about. So when I was in, so this is what that reminded me of. Okay, I've got to put on my liner while I talk. I am using the Cynical. I'm just going to come in and darken it up right on the lid. When I was in therapy, my therapist made me read this book, and it was called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways. So that is totally what that reminded me of, Shelby. Yeah. Because she's like, you got to feel the fear, and you have to do it anyways. Even though you're scared, you got to do it. So why not? I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not a makeup artist, and unfortunately, there are people out there that are makeup artists that do not want people like myself showing people how to do makeup. Not all of them, just saying, not all of them, but there are. And that's why I always share that I am not a makeup artist. I'm just a girl who loves makeup and loves sharing the tips I've learned. So, okay, so now we're gonna come down and do our lower eye. I hope I stay in the camera when I do this. I apologize if I'm not. But I need to be able to see, and I can't see as well in. Okay. What are we gonna name this look, ladies? I have no idea. So if you are a viewer watching, we need to name this look. All right. So I'm gonna soften it up a little bit. I'm just gonna add a tad of Fancy and Champagne on my brush. A tad. Yeah, we're gonna experiment with this too. And then I'm gonna just bring it right under here. Just a tiny bit of Fancy and a tiny bit of that Champagne, the Exhilarated. Okay. Clean off the brush, and then we're gonna come in with the Exhilarated and bring it right here. To brighten up our eye. Midnight something? What do you guys think? I want to clean off my brush really, really good, and I feel like I need to blend it in here a little bit more. Okay. Okay, ladies, are we going with this today? I cannot believe I'm wearing, I cannot believe that I'm wearing this bold color today. Okay, we're gonna move on because we don't want to be late today. Since I was absent yesterday. Midnight something, okay. Midnight Ocean? No. You love it? Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna need to move on. Let's do our mascara. All right. Shelby, thank you so much. I'm not sure if it was exactly what I had in my head, but it kind of is, so. All right. We're just gonna curl our lashes here, and then we're gonna move on, and we have mascara, concealer technique. You know what I did not do? Oh my gosh. Do you ever get, what's the word? Discombobulated? And I don't know if it's because I'm just exhausted after yesterday. I just realized I didn't even do my Busy Woman's contour. That's how, I think I was so worried about this eye look that I spaced. And like, I can tell a difference looking at my face. I'm like, something isn't right, and I could not figure it out, and that's what it is. So we're gonna do our Busy Woman's contour right now. Okay, now I'm trying my friend Kelly's technique, and I feel like I have such a hard time doing it. She says we wanna do a line like right under the bone there, and I feel like I have a hard time doing it, but I'm gonna try it today. She said find your cheekbone, and we wanna go under there, and then we're gonna push it up. Push it up. I feel like I'm having a hard time. Okay, we'll see. And then we're gonna just go right here into our hairline. I just like to push it up in there, and then we're just gonna bring it down. Our 3 and our E. Our 3 and our E. Soften it up. Okay. And then if you want to add some shade in here, it'll help soften it up. Okay. Now I feel better. Isn't it funny, those little things that... Okay. Whew. I knew something was missing, and I could not put my fingers on it. Good morning, Grandma. Good morning, Miss Lori. I'm looking a little bold today. I went with a bold eye. So now we're going to move on to mascara. All right. All right, guys. So I am going to use the Epic Mascara today. And I'm going to start at the root and drag up. And then I'm going to stab myself in the eye. We're gonna twist, bringing it up. And then you just wanna drag it all the way to the edge. And then I always go on the back end. All right. It was really great seeing you yesterday, Grandma. All right, so we are going to, again, press in and wiggle and drag up. And then we're gonna come back in and feel like I can't talk when I'm doing it because I have to concentrate. Which mascara from Unique do you recommend? Here's the deal. I really love them both, like for reals. I have to, like, when we only had the Epic, I used it every single day. People would be like, well, it takes longer, but the more practice, the faster you get. But I have to say, I love the Epic mascara for daily use. Now, like yesterday when I thought, okay, I am obviously going to a funeral service, so I may be crying. So I used Epic and I used the 3D mascara because the 3D mascara is water resistant. But it also adds, I mean, this adds volume and length. I mean, you see my lashes before, there's hardly anything there. That is such a hard question for me. The Epic, I mean, obviously I use it every day, but I love the 3D mascara because I love that it, you know, I can use it on top of the Epic or alone. But I love it too. I think it just depends on like what, some people don't like it because of the fibers. I love it. Like I don't have any fallout at all. That's a tough one. But I feel it definitely adds a bunch of length and a bunch of volume. So there we go. But I did not do my lower lashes. Am I out of the camera for this? I'll try and do it in the camera. I have baby lashes. Honestly, I would start with the Epic. It's a little bit less expensive. It's like $5. Yeah, $5 less. Just for, you know, depending on like your lifestyle. I know you are a very busy mom. Now like you go to the gym, which I don't think you wear makeup to the gym. I see you, you know, I know you get up really early in the morning and you go straight to the gym. But if you're looking, because like you're going to work out or you want something that's water resistant, you know, if you're going to be sweating or whatever, then you definitely probably want to go with the 3D mascara. All right, we're going to move on to our under eye technique with our concealer. So what do you think about the eyes now that the lashes are done? What do you think about that, this look? All right, so we're gonna move on because it is 6:50. I don't even know what I'm doing with my lips today. Because see, that's how I am. My beautiful friend, that's a big reason I go in the morning so I can come home and get ready. No, it makes total sense. If our gym here where I live, we have like a fitness thing, it opens at 5:30. So I'm just going to put it, I'm going to use my friend, my friend Kelly, the one like that I admire greatly. She puts it right underneath and then she drags it, she buffs it down. So we're kind of doing kind of like the triangle, but just in a different way. I'm not going to line out my triangle like I normally do because I definitely feel that's helped me buff out underneath the eyes. Oh yeah. I totally get that. Look at that difference already. Okay, so we're gonna... I feel like under my eyes are dark today, and I don't know if it's... You know, I told my husband when I got home, he's like, well, how was the drive? How did everything go? And I'm like, I was exhausted because I myself... John does all the driving. I don't do the driving ever. So for me to have to drive to Bakersfield and back in one day is a lot. I was exhausted last night. Now we're going to take this extra and we're going to use it on some spots to help contour. So first we're going to go right down the bridge of the nose. We're going to help thin out the nose. So I'm going to bring in my leftover bronzer, and we're just going to bring that in a little bit. And then we're going to kind of come up here. I don't know why I always end up getting more on that one, on that side. We're just going to help highlight this up here. And then we're going to come 2 fingers in from here, and then 2 fingers from here, so we're going to go right in here. Thank you, Kelly, for this great tip. And then pretty soon you don't even have to use your fingers, you just put it in there. Right on the chin, right here. All right. So once it sits on for just a moment, we're going to come in now and we are going to use our powder concealer brush, and we are going to buff underneath our eyes out, and then the rest too. Okay, so we're just going to buff. And then you want to keep this inside, because where we came down our hairline is where we buffed on, or where we put on our our busy woman's contour. We're renaming that. All right, so we're just going to buff this in everywhere. Then you can also use this to help. All right. If you need any cleanup right there, that's what's going to help us out. Okay, we're going to go do the other side. I'm trying to remember what Kara said about working it out from the inside out. I think Kara would actually be very proud of my eyes today. I know Kelly's going to be when she sees it. She's going to be very surprised. Okay, so then now we're going to find our beauty blender, the Big Mama. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to dampen it, because Kara says I need to dampen it. Okay, and then I'm going to work these spots right here. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our brush and we're going to just soften up around these edges up here and get that hair out of the way. And then we're going to come right down here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to say hi. If you're a replay viewer, hashtag replay. Feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay. Did I get the nose? I don't remember getting the nose, but we're going to do it anyways. All right. All right, so we buffed underneath the eyes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of tissue, and we are going to dab any excess off underneath the eyes. There should not be too much, because you don't have to apply that much. So there's just a little tiny bit, hardly any. Now we're going to take our little beauty blender, that baby one, and I'm going to spritz it with our rose water, and then we are going to finish it out. We're just going to tap it all the way out. And you definitely want to make sure that it's damp, and you want to just tap it out. We're not going to like go like this and smear it in. We're tapping, tap, tap, tap all the way out. All right, there we go. Look at that difference. See, it's such a huge difference. So now we're going to take our brush that we used, and we're just going to soften up the, oh gosh, what did Kelly call it last night? She has a name for it. The line of something. I can't remember what it is. It's the technical term. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit, no, I think we're good. Okay, so we're now gonna hit it with some luminizer. I feel like I have a hair. And I don't know what I'm doing with my lips. I have not decided. I'm thinking, I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna go with a light lip because we went with such a bold eye. So I want to do one of my, ooh. No, that's not it. Okay. My nude lips are all downstairs in my purse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit it with some Pouty lip liner, and then I'll put that on and I will show it in my picture. But I'm just gonna go with a nude lip because my eyes are obviously much more bold today. What I could have even done is added a little yellow in there, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get carried away. Don't get carried away, Carmen. Okay, so we're gonna come in with our a la mode in Benevolent with our fan brush. And we're just going to come in and we're gonna hit all those spots of where the sun would hit us. So we're gonna come right down here. All right, definitely a bold look. I do need a name for this look before this evening when I upload it. So if you want some name cred, feel free to put your suggestion in the comments. Shelby put midnight, because I was thinking like I got the inspiration of this look from the ocean. So midnight ocean? Midnight Bay? I don't know. Help a sister out. Okay. All right, guys. So we're done with that. We are going to do our lips real quick, and then I'm going to put a nude lip over when I get downstairs back to my purse. I'm just gonna use this and fill my lip in because this is my favorite nude lip, is a Pouty lip liner. It's my absolutely favorite. So I'm just gonna fill it in. All right. There we go. Definitely, if you've got really bold on the eyes, you want to go kind of tone it down on the lips. So we're just going to do our little morning blessing. All right, guys, that is it. I am so really surprised and proud of myself that I went with such a bold eye, because I have not done a blue shadow. I think I've done some light versions, but I haven't done it dark. And since I was a MAC user and I had my absolute favorite blue there, but I have to say I'm very proud of myself for going bold this morning. We do need a name for this look. So if you have any suggestions, and we do, before I forget, we do still have, hold on, where's the Epic mascara? We do still have this special. So you get a quad palette. You get to choose whatever shades you want. You can do my beachy shades. You get the quad palette, a liquid lipstick you're choosing, and an Epic mascara. Okay, we've got a great price. It saves you $31. So if you want in on that, comment below kudos, and I will message you, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you are a replay viewer, hashtag replay. Thank you for watching. I am still looking for a name for this look. So if you want some name cred and you want to get your name on this look because you want to name it, if I choose your name, then you get it. So definitely a bold look for me. I'm not used to doing this bold of a look. This is a lot, but I actually kind of feel like my eyes are popping. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But, all right. So remember, if you want this amazing kudos that saves you some buku bucks. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 oh. Something else exciting I forgot to share. Oh my gosh. So it was announced yesterday when I was taking care, you know, we were at my grandmother's funeral yesterday. It was announced yesterday. If you spend $125, you get our $49 exfoliating mask for free. For free. Dude, that's amazing. So you're not only going to get free shipping, but you're going to get a free exfoliating mask. That's amazing. So if you want in on that, comment below mask, and then we can talk about that. So there's a lot of exciting things going on right now, but my exciting thing right now is making sure Bubba's up and we are getting off to school. Good morning, Kathy. I hope you'll go back and watch the replay. I'm getting ready to hop off. But I am looking for a name for this look. So if you have any ideas and you want some name cred, drop it below in the comments. Feel free to share. Have a terrific Tuesday. And thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. Peace out.